Is Spencer? I didn't see Spencer when I came in.
I don't know. Do we have a Spencer?
He's taking the week off.
I think he's not coming.
Yeah, he's not coming.
Oh, shit.
This show is even better organized than it appears to be on when I'm listening at home.
But I was impressed that he actually exercised and said, like, yeah, I'm going to take the week off. And then I said, Jeff's coming back and Graham Linant's coming in. And his text back was, fuck. Which I thought meant he might come. But I think maybe he... Yeah, that's good. That's a way to connect that dot.
It's good to be back.
You missed Adam Goldberg, didn't you?
No. Hey, Adam, how you doing, man? Are you here?
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a long time.
So you're working with my old friends Neil Goldman and Garrett Donovan, who started Community with me. They were.
Wow,
if there's a Community biopic, whatever that would be, like the story of the behind the scenes of Community, there's no way you can make me the protagonist because I'm a psychopath.
Who would you cast as you in that biopic, Dan?
It's Robert Downey Jr. It's embarrassing that you had to ask.
The lack of hesitation is what's embarrassing about it.
It's that kind of gallant wit that only RDJ could capture. The protagonist of the movie about the making of Community would have to be Neil Goldman because he's like he got assigned essentially to he had an overall deal with this company and they got assigned to kind of wrangle this show by this guy who had never run a show. And I always wonder about the world from his perspective back then.
He's over
his
there.
memories. Hey Neil, do you ever want to come up and talk about anything?
I do not.
Okay. That's why I call him the shmoo back then because he's politically facile. Like he knows he's got a bigger house and he's going to work longer and has worked longer because he knows how to he doesn't have the ego and the what do you call it, the backbone.
Wow. Graham, who plays you in the biopic about you?
Shit, no, I don't have a fast answer. Damn it.
I'm gonna go Liam Neeson.
No, I'm gonna. What is it about Liam Neeson?
I don't know. He's Irish.
I like the way Liam Neeson suddenly is the guy you call to kick ass now.
It's amazing. They got my number. I'll watch it anytime. Liam Neson fighting a pumpkin. I don't care.
Dan, how would that go? Hang on. Let me see if I can find a sound cue for that. I think I might have it. What if I guess?
Is this the trailer? This is the voiceover from the trailer for the Liam Neeson versus a pumpkin movie.
Okay, I don't have the music. You just go.
I want you to understand something.
Pumpkin's just lying on the floor by the phone.
I'm trained to handle things like you. You're orange. You're round. I don't give a fuck. I have a certain set of skills. I'm not gonna. Now I'm just doing like the Weird Al Yankovic version of.
I can stomp things.
It would be more interesting if Liam Neeson was warning you about pumpkins surrounding your camp. They don't care if you.
Hey, have you seen the Jurassic Park trailer?
I saw like a little.
Were people cheering for it?
The park is open.
Doesn't it look bad?
There's a new Jurassic Park?
Yeah, but there's a line in it. There's a line in it that's the worst trailer line I've ever heard. It's unbelievable. No, that's not it. There's apparently they've created a new super dinosaur, right?
Right there.
And that's established. And then later on, halfway through.
See right there. That's a good movie. That's a good movie so far.
Yeah, so far. But this is the trailer bit. And if this is in the trailer, can you imagine what the film is like? But he says someone says that depends. And someone says that depends on what? And he goes, that depends on what kind of super dinosaur they've created in that lab.
No, I did not see that.
That's not it exactly, but that's more or less it, isn't it? What the hell is that? That's not a cool line. That's not yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's shit.
That's like in the 50s when they called spaceships and ray guns and robots.
Yeah. That's like if you were asked your 90-year-old father to tell you what the film was about. Apparently there's a huge dinosaur in a lab. It's like, and it's the fastest I've seen. I mean, that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Right. Yeah, it feels like, that feels like a bad decision.
To be in that movie, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
I think the film might be bigger than him, and it might... Like, there's a bit when he's racing raptors. What's he doing racing raptors?
He's gonna be the sexy, awesome raptor trainer. I know. It's like we were talking about...
I learned from Jurassic Park 1 that velociraptors are cheetah speed.
Yeah. He's gonna be... That's the thing, is like there's a little bit of insidious genius to that. I can't tell if it's the dumbest thing or the smartest thing in the world, that the raptors, which are the Ron Silver in Heat Vision terms of the first movie. I couldn't think of another analogy. I can't. My brain is dying.
They're the Ed 209.
The Ed 209. That's great. Thank you. The Ed 209 of the first movie. Like they're that impulse in a sequel to like. They're the good guys.
They're the good guys.
Because you see a shot of like Chris Pratt on a 4-wheeler and there's like raptors running alongside him like golden retrievers. He's like,
I was looking at that. I was thinking, is he racing them or are they chasing him? They better be chasing him.
I think he's showing up to save the day, because here's what I think about Chris Pratt's character. Here's my prediction. Like, there is a cheetah speed guy, and now he's the bad guy. There's got to be a guy that's like, come on, you raptors! Come on, you lot! He's got to be British, and Chris Pratt comes up and goes like, they don't respond to negative reinforcement. Oh, yeah? Well, you know who else didn't respond to negative reinforcement there? King Kong. He was a big one. He's just as dead as all these fucking lizards are gonna be. Just gotta disagree with your attitude. And then he's like, well, let's see you get this lot into the cage. And then he's brought his own raptors from like Site 9 or something. And he goes like, Rutger, Zippo, whoop, whoop. And he blows into Sam Neill's esophagus mold. Whoop, 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 whoop. And the raptors like, hey, and they do what they're told, but they're kind of like, there's a begrudging respect. He's like, how'd you get them to do what you want like that? And he's like, I didn't get them to do what I want. I let them do what they want. And Chris Pratt has hit that sweet spot where it's like all the women want him to make out with him, and all the men don't mind. And that's the key. You don't want to get into that Tom Cruise gutter where it's like fag.
All the men are like, yeah, I can.
Are there any kind of comic relief moments with Rutger and Zippo?
No, that would be doing it bad. You want the Raptors to be badass, and you want Chris Pratt to be like the voice of them. It's like you gotta let them be cool. They're clever girls. I think, but he'll be cool because I mean, the thing in American movies, going from TV to movies, there's some rule. It's like you get two movies. You could do a shitty movie and then a good one. There's like math you can break down. Like Seinfeld couldn't survive it. Like the math is unforgivable. Like going from TV to movies, but if you go from TV to movies and you get like you can hit like these thermal vents of success, and then you have a 25-year career.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey, like he went away, and now he's riding high in a thermal right now.
I'm just speaking strictly about like TV actor, making that jump where it's like, because there is that, like, we kind of haze people. We go like, what? I don't want to watch Eddie Murphy in a movie. But anyways.